All right, welcome to Hanson Speed Shop. You're here today with your bud Jess, and before we get started here, I just want to remind everyone who hasn't already subscribed to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to tune with all the cool stuff we're doing here at Hanson Speed Shop, because there's definitely a lot more of that to come. And um, today we're going to be looking at a 32 Ford from Hot Wheels. This car actually kind of got finished right before I started on my Deep Junk Garage shop truck build, which, by the way, if you haven't gone and checked that out yet, definitely go on to the channel and see that. It's an awesome, awesome truck. A lot of people built some super cool stuff for that, so definitely go check them out too. But today we're looking at a 32 Ford from Hot Wheels. This is actually the earlier version of the 32 Ford from Hot Wheels, which I prefer a lot better. Um, this is the newer version of the car. Let's see, get this right here. It's essentially the same car. The only difference is that they have the hood scoop molded into the body, whereas on the old ones, they actually had a separate one that was molded into the engine with like some Hilborn style injectors on it. I like this version a lot better, just because with the newer version, the scoop's kind of an ugly scoop to begin with, and it's got to be like the same color as the body. I guess you could paint it, but I just like this one better. So I actually found this car earlier this summer in a thrift store in kind of beat up condition. I paid like a quarter for it. It was like a turquoise greenish blue color. Not horrible shape, but I liked that it had red tinted windows in it, and I decided to build this thing into kind of like a late 50s, early 60s style gasser. As you know by now, I love doing gassers um, here at Hanson Speed Shop. And this one's super cool. I'm really happy with it. I just wanted it to kind of have that simple kind of 50s style graphics on it. The car was painted gloss black, and then I handed the Black Widow on the door, and then the little Black Widow symbol on the grill. I've actually painted the grill aluminum color and then painted that over the top. The back of the car, the stance was left the same. The only difference is I put fatter tires in the back. And then obviously the front of the car was lifted and then just running a straight axle up front. The engine is a super nice detailed Hemi, which is another reason why I love this earlier version of the casting. This has a nicer, detailed looking engine, and then I just painted that up to look like an old Top Fuel looking engine, white headers, and did the blower and the scoop and everything in aluminum, and then just left the valve covers chrome and kind of detailed out the spark plug holes. Um, Looking at the side profile of the car, it has that perfect gasser stance. Um, I just kind of went off, um, like basically, I didn't really copy anything for the logo. I just kind of painted it to something I thought looked cool, and I'm really happy with it. It came out really cool. It looks definitely like something that could have come out of the late 50s, early 60s. It's the wheels came from Hot Wheels, already gray, which I liked because they kind of look like old magnesium wheel or something. The interior in this car also was cool because it already came molded in kind of a pearl white color, which in this newer version of the casting, I believe the interior and the engine and the radiator, it's all one piece. Where on the earlier version, it's a separate piece, which is also a definite bonus. Um, so I left that alone because it looked really good with the look of the car. Here's a look at this side of the car. Um, and then a look underneath the car. We just detailed everything out black and chrome, basically, kind of kept it simple. Um, But again, just a super cool car. I'm really happy with this. It was a pretty simple car to do because I really didn't have to do like any modifications other than just the straight axle up front, and then um, the loop where the original wheel is, I cut that down and then kind of notched it out to look more like a little leaf spring or something. But basically that was only modifications. But a super cool looking gasser. I love building gassers. I do like building other stuff. I know I've been doing a lot of gassers lately, but I like doing a variety of everything from vintage, traditional style customs, vintage hot rods, lead sleds, drag cars, 4x4 trucks, muscle cars, street freaks, kind of, all that kind of stuff. I really like 50, 60, 70 stuff, so that's the majority of what I do. We got some really cool builds coming up in the future that I can't wait to show you guys. So until next time, get out, work on your own projects, get your hands dirty. Give this a thumbs up if you thought the Black Widow was sweet. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.